Hi, everyone. Hello over there in social media land. We are here again on another episode of what? The Question Live Show with your host, moi, Verona Willis-Brown. That is me, yes indeed. So welcome to another episode of the Question Live Show. Here we say, if you have a story, if you have a book, if you have work in progress, come on in this space so we could build together, so we could create together, so we could grow together. But most of all, support each other. Absolutely. Listen here. We are all on a journey, one journey called success. And for us to get anywhere on this journey, we need each other. Yes, we do. We need each other because at this very moment, nobody, no matter what position they're in right now, no matter what accomplishment they accomplished, they did not get there by themselves. So whether you are the president, the prime minister, the governor, the councilman, the teacher, whatever you are at this moment, you did not get there by yourself. If you are a teacher, you did not get into that position by yourself. So every position requires somebody else. You see, we are students and teachers at the same time. Students and teachers have the same intention. Therefore, if you are a teacher, you need a student. If you're a student, you need your teacher. If you're a prime minister, you need the people. People, you need a leader. So wherever we go, we need a leader. You see on social media said, follow me, but nobody say, I am a leader. Well, they always say, follow me, follow me, follow me. But for you to follow somebody simply means somebody is ahead. Somebody is somewhere. So you got to follow somebody. So they said, I'm a leader, I'm a follower, I'm a leader. But everywhere you turn, it's like, follow me. Oh, I have 1,000 followers. Oh, I have 1 million followers. But are you really a leader for somebody to follow you? We got to come to a point where we ask ourselves these questions. Am I an effective leader for me to invite somebody to follow me? Am I a teacher or am I a student? You see, we got to still have the same concept that we are students and teachers at the same time. Are you teachable? So if you're in the position as a teacher or as a leader, wherever your position lies, are you teachable? So we got to have this mentality that we are students and teachers at the same time. Therefore, we need each other. Absolutely, we need each other. So let us get this in our conscious state of mind that we need each other to make it on this journey. For some who reach a place of full abundance in wealth, you did not get there by yourself. So here I say, come on in this room. Come on in this room. Let us share and build together. We are here to rebuild some ground, and we are here to build some ground, and we are here to build on some ground. So let us come on in so we could do this together. The more we build together and grow together, it's the stronger we will be, not by ourselves, but as a community and as the world. We need to replenish the world. So if we need to replenish the world, we need us. We need us to work together so we can replenish the world. That is the whole purpose. That is our purpose here. We all have soul purpose, but that is our main purpose, is to replenish the earth. So with that said, yes. With that said, let us jump into this. Let us jump into it, because tonight we want to reverse the verse. Reverse the verse. Yes, we are going to talk about that. We are going to reverse some stuff tonight. So here we are again on the Christian Life Show. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say welcome to you. Welcome. So if this is your first time tuning in, put in the comment section that it is your first time, because we give you special welcome. Yes, indeed. We give you a special welcome. So we want to make sure that we acknowledge you over there. And if this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, five, whatever amount of time, anytime past the first time, simply mean simply mean that you are a returning audience member. If you are returning, I want to say to you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here, because when you show up, I show up, we show up together. And what happened? We create a whole big family. Yes, we do. So welcome indeed. Now, for those of you who've been here, let me situate myself. For those of you who've been here, you know what time is it at this time. At this time, this goes for the newbies, this goes for the new people. If you are new, this goes for you. On this show, we do have some rules. Yes, we do. No, I say rules, so don't let your heart go flat or your mind go scatter, because I say rules. Rules are everywhere we go. Whether you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to school, you go to mass, you go to synagogue, you go to the temple. You just got go around the world. There are rules. Some we break, some we make, some we say whatever, some we like, some of them we abide by, some of them we like, yeah. But here, we don't judge you according to what you do. If you break, you make, whatever. We just drop some rules here, and they are very, very simple. And they go accordingly. Because you know what? How many of them? That's the first question. How many rules do we have? 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4. Only 5. We only have 5 rules. What are they? The first one is, if you are watching me and I acknowledge you because you put your name or your wave in the audience, and I say, I see you over there, and I acknowledge you, and I spotlight your name on that screen. Yeah, simply mean that you're in the live audience. Yes, indeed. So if I spotlight your name on the screen, simply mean you are in the live audience. Absolutely. If you are in the live audience, I ask you just to do like this. Go right there, and that's in that section. You see the share button. Click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in the room. Come on and dine with us. Absolutely, come on, dine with us. Why? Because you see, the live is like getting fresh food that just come off the stove or out the oven. One that your mama cooked, your father cooked, somebody cooked. That is now your favorite. Because I say mama, because you know your mama is the first cook. You know what I'm saying? Mama gonna cook up some food. Because I talk about my mama all the time. She rests her soul in peace, but I talk about her all the time because she was a good cook. But the one that your mama cooked, the one that now become your favorite meal. And if it is your favorite meal, you would like to share. See, my mama used to say, do not withhold food from anyone. Share food with people. So especially when the food is good, yes. You know, sometimes we think that because the food is good, we don't want to share it. No, the food is good. Share the food. So what happened here? The live is good. You share and invite someone else to come on in and dine with us. Yes, absolutely. Dine in with us. No. If you are watching this and I don't spotlight your name on the screen, most likely, you are watching the replay. And if you are watching the replay, just hashtag replay in the comment section and put in what is it that you learned. Whether you learn a thing or two, because that is the whole point of us being here. This is a teaching platform. We empower, we inspire, we motivate, and we educate and support you. Okay, so if you are watching this on the replay, hashtag replay in the comment section and what is it that you learned? Absolutely, so we are here. Now listen about that now. Replay is like sharing leftover food. And some leftover food do taste good, darling. Yes, because when the food is good and you cook it twice, that's what leftover is. You're cooking the food twice. So yes, next day food, you're cooking it twice. So the food tastes so good that you got to cook it twice, honey. Twice as nice. So listen, if it's twice as nice, you do the same thing. Go over there. You see that share button. Click that share button. Invite somebody else to come on in and dine with you. Why? Because sometimes it's just not good to eat alone. You want to share that. I told you. You see, oftentimes we hear that sharing is caring. But that sounds so cliche. We don't want to do no sharing or no caring and all that stuff because it's cliche. We want to share because it is in our DNA. We want to care because it is in our DNA. So we want to take those two things, sharing, caring, and what? We want to put them together. And when we put them together to mix and mingle together, now we become great sharers and great carers of the world. The world needs people to share and the world needs people to care. Come on, somebody, let us care for somebody else. Let us share with somebody else. We do need that. Good. Now that we established that we need to be sharers and carers, let us go into rule number 2. Rule number two goes as this. Grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, marker, crayon, whatever it is that you're writing. It could be a piece of feather. I don't know where you're going to get your feather from. Maybe you're going to buy somewhere. I don't know where you're going to get your feather from. But wherever you get your feather from, you need some paint, some ink to dip it in, to scribble, scrabble away. And when you do that, where you're going to scribble, scrabble away on? A book or a piece of paper. Yes, indeed. Now, if you don't have any of that, that is fine. Go into your electronic device and look for that blank section in there. Could be Word, whatever it is. Look for a blank section. It's called the notepad section. Go in there and utilize it. Absolutely. And see, we are talking about electronic devices because if you are watching me on one right now, because you are not in the studio with me, most likely you have another one called your cell phone. So if you have one called your cell phone, go in that cell phone, scroll in there and find that section that says notepad section as well. Utilize it. That's why they created it. So we can utilize it when we don't have our pen and our pencil. So we go in there. And then if you don't want to use that section, you're going to go on your cell phone and do like this. Ding, 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 ding. You're going to text back to yourself. You text every day. I know you do. You text every day. Now, or you might want to leave yourself a recording, you know what I'm saying? Because some people don't like to text, but some people like to leave a recording. You do that. But listen to me. Listen to me. You might be asking yourself this question because the show is called a Question Live Show. So you must be asking, Verona, what is it that you are asking us to write down and text back and record and all that stuff? Good question, because you see, I am your host, so therefore I answer you. You see, here on the Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and I just encourage you to write them down. Yes. Write them down for several reasons. First one is when we write things down, what? We extract the very thoughts out of our head. We put them on paper, and now the paper is looking back at us because those words are looking back at us. Indeed. And then manifestation is a little bit easier because now you're seeing it and you can't go nowhere because now it's looking back at you. 2. When you write one word down, that one word goes into sentences and sentences and sentences. And then those sentences add up to paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And those paragraphs add up to pages and pages and pages. And as a result, you might just end up with a book. Yes, and become a published author. You see, we as writers, we like to write our own stories and we attempt to write your story. But no, it is not as effective as you writing your own story. Why? Because we all got a story or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 inside of us. And when we extract those stories out of us, and put them on paper and share them. We talk about sharing and share them. It might just be a strategic way for somebody to get to a situation that they are going through, or it just might add to a solution that somebody needs to make their path a little bit easier. You think you don't want to share your story? Somebody needs your story, because it just might add a little bit of strength to them. And because we are working together, your story might just be the strength somebody needs. And you see, when I encourage you to write, I encourage you to write to build build a relationship between your fingers and your pen and your pen and your paper and your heart and your mind and all that good stuff. Because there is a language, there is a conversation going between your mind and your heart, and you want to get those out and build the relationship. Absolutely. So yes, write things down. Write things down. There are oftentimes when you go to the grocery to write a grocery list, because if you go to the grocery and you don't write a grocery list, you're going to spend more money. So you see, there's always a reason why you should write things down. Write things down. If you write one word, that's good. Now, as we talk about mixing things and solution and all that stuff, now the next rule is grab yourself something to drink, whether it is water, wine, tea, or juice, soda, popsicle, whatever it is. It could be a smoothie, it could be some shake, it could be some soup, some broth, whatever it is that you drink. By all means, put in the comment section that you are drinking something. Now listen to me here. You don't gotta put what is it that you're drinking. That's fine. That's up to you. But I'm just saying, put something that you're drinking something. I'm not telling you to put something that you're drinking because I want to be nosy. Absolutely not. I don't want to be nosy to know what you're drinking on this Wednesday or Thursday. No. I am asking you to drink something on behalf of Moi, who is back here doing all the talking. Because when you do that, yes, so we want to drink something on behalf of me. That's one. Because, I'm back here doing all the talking, and I might not stop to drink something. But that's one. But two, here, we like to celebrate. Yes, we do. Yes. We like to celebrate. So whether it is your small win, your big win, whatever it is that you have, maybe it is your birthday, your anniversary, you just had a baby, you're fond of that you're having a baby, your baby got whatever, your baby's birthday, your baby going to school, baby just start daycare, start school, whatever it is, you develop yourself a little bit more, you graduated somewhere, or you started school, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever the case is, we like to celebrate you. Maybe you pick up a book and you start reading the first page. Maybe you took your pen or your pencil and you start writing down something about yourself. Whatever the case is, I just tell you, come on in with something to drink, because whether you raise your glass, your cup, your spoon, your bowl, whatever you drink from, we just say, cheers, I celebrate you. When we celebrate each other, it is a form of support. And again, we talk about support. Support is what we need. When we support each other, that is simply means we are collaborating with each other, because your gifts might be something that I need to add on to my talent. My talent might be something that you need for your gifts. So we need to work together. Now listen, yes, as we do all that drinking, guess what would happen? We might want to use the bathroom. So if you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, please go now. And then you're going to come right back and grab your seat. Yes, grab your seat right here on the question lecture, because why? It is reserved with your name on it. And not only your name that is on it. It got your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gifts, your talent, your passion. Your destiny and your purpose. Yes, indeed, it is on there. Now, if you decide to give up your seat, it's like giving up your birthright. Because you see, inside of all of that is greatness. Why? Because greatness lies in us. And when we extract those greatness, we create great things. And when we come together as great people, what? No, we have a whole galaxy of greatness. So therefore, I ask you not to give up your seat. And if you get around any table and they say there's no seat for you, you don't got a space around the table, darling. No. Have your own chair. Or sit on the floor, because there's always a position for you to fill. Yes, indeed, there's always a position. There's always something for you to do. We have to come to this thing here where we have this, where we build this mentality that there's always something for us to do. You got 24 hours, I got 24 hours, be good. Everybody got the same time. Work your 24 hours, I work my 24 hours, be good to go. Let's create. Let's create something. We are co-creators of God. That's why we're here. So good. So now listen. Ladies, you know that everywhere we go, there's always a line to our bathroom. Always. So if you are outside right now and there is a line to the ladies' bathroom, please scoot yourself over to the side and say, excuse me, can I please use the bathroom? Use it and then you're going to come right back. Right? You're going to come right back. You're going to grab your seat and listen. I told you that if you get here, there's no seat. Put your bottom on the floor because we welcome you. Good. No, we got that together. No, there's a tiny weeny rule. It is saying that if I say something and it resonates with you, whether it touch your mind, hit your heart, whatever the case is, put in the comment section, yes. Yes, it means that we are in the same alignment. We are on the same journey. We are on the path of working together. So you put yes, it's just saying, hello, Verona, I see you, girl. Verona, I got you. Yes, indeed. Listen, and it is another reason saying that when you put yes, it is so that we're holding a conversation. Why? Because this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue between you and I, which is a whole conversation. So let us get into the habit by putting yes first. And when we get into that habit, as we go along in the show, you will see that I am saying, can we have some conversation up in here, up in here? Now that we got that together, now that we established all of that good stuff and all those few little rules that we have here, listen, anybody who went to the bathroom and they taking a long time, that is none of my business. Absolutely not. It's none of my business whether you're taking a long time, because guess what? You taking a long time, we are not waiting on you, because life don't wait on us. Life show up, life knock us down, we pick us up, do all sort of stuff, and just come on in. Sometimes life don't even call us on the phone like, hello, this is life, I'm coming. No, life don't give us no warning. Sometimes life just show up. So life is not waiting on us when they get here. So for those of you who went to the bathroom and taking long, we got to go. So in that case, let me go over to the audience and welcome those who are in the audience. Again, if you are watching this live and you are not waving from the audience or put your name in the audience, give a greeting or something, then I won't know that you're on live. But I appreciate you standing in the back or just looking through the window. Thank you so much for showing up. But we like to know that you're here. We like to acknowledge you. So in that case, let me go over there. I see my sister over there. Caribbean life, nice and airy. Bonjour, Jolie, bonjour, my beautiful sister over there. Indeed, welcome. How are you? Comment ça va? You look awesome. I love your hairstyle. Hello, thank you, darling. Thank you. And I have a new color. Oh, you haven't been here, girl. Look, I have a new color. The new color is the new summer color that is popping. Yes, indeed. Thank you. It's my new color for the summer. Yep. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Blonde, brown, everything chocolate. It's like chocolate mocha, local grande. Everything in one, honey. Yes, so this is my new color for the summer. Rocking it. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. So tonight, listen to me, people. Tonight, we are going to be talking about how to reverse the verse. That sounds like it's a mouthful. So if it's a mouthful, that's fine. Don't worry. All you got to do is just sip whatever you're drinking. You know, you might have some smoothie, some whatever you have. Just sip, sip, sip. If it's a mouthful, just get some drink. As you see right here, I have my water. I don't tell you, listen, drink water. But you see, even though I mentioned all those stuff that you used to drink, I recommend that you drink water. I'm encouraging you to drink water. I have my water right here. Yes, I do. Coconut water with my raspberry in, my blueberry in there, and all my berries up in here. Listen, another reason why I encourage you to drink water. Water quench the thirst, not soda. Water quench the thirst. It flushed the body of toxins and it flourished the skin. Let you look glowing and beautiful. Yes, indeed. No, I'm telling you, it flushes toxins out of your body. I'm not a medical doctor, but I know a thing or two. Yes, my knowledge comes from God. So, yes. I know a thing or two. So drink up your water and listen, because I'm a believer and I believe in miracle, because Jesus turned water into wine, darling. I like to have my water, because any day now, my water might just turn into wine. Because yeah. I'm just saying, you never know. So if you believe in miracle, you might not believe in miracle for your water to turn into wine, but if you believe in miracle, you might just get a miracle today. Whatever your miracle is, just have a belief system. Simple mean you're believing something higher than you. You're believing something greater than you. So have a belief system. A miracle can happen to you any day. Every day, a miracle can happen to you if you only believe. This much believe, you never know what could happen. And I expect a miracle every single day. Every day, I expect some form of miracle. So good. So with that said, listen here. We are going to do 5 ways to reverse the verse. The verse is, every single day we get up, we talk about ourselves. We talk about ourselves. And when we are not talking about ourselves, we take the opinion of others and put it onto us, and we suck it in. We suck in others' opinion of ourselves, and we use it to judge ourselves. And when we're not judging ourselves, we use somebody else. We let somebody else judge us. And then what happened? That defines where we are going. It defines our action. It defines our confidence. It defines our beauty. It defines everything about us. So we want to come to a point where we reverse the verses that has been spoken, that is being spoken, that is still being speaking. Like, please, we want to reverse it. Those speaking to you right now, the verse that's in our head tell that we are not enough, that we are not beautiful enough. The verses that's in our head that's speaking every day we wake up, telling us that this is that and that is that. We want to reverse those. Spoken words, we want to reverse them. Speaking, we want to reverse them. So we want to reverse some verses that is out there that is defining us. Because I'm going to talk about it because I love to talk about it. I like to talk about the word confidence. I like about putting on the coat of confidence. That when we put on the coat of confidence, we will know that others' opinion of us can't define us. Nope. We must define ourselves. We must have that confidence that we define ourselves. When God says we believe, that's it. We just wrap ourselves in whatever God said. And we believe in that. That nothing else. Whatever somebody else says, hey, right. So we want to have that confidence so we can reverse the verses that have been spoken. And somebody said this morning, it is spoken. Something was spoken words. Sometimes they talk about spoken words. Yeah. So guess what? Guess what's going to happen? This is the first thing that we are going to do. When we're reversing the verse, we are going to speak into ourselves. Speak into yourself. Yeah. Speak into yourself. Yeah. Get in there. Look at yourself. Evaluate yourself. You can't physically see inside of yourself, But your inner man is tapping on you every day. You are great. You are genius. You are brilliant. You're smart. You're beautiful. You can do this. Every day, every single day, our inner self is tapping. So when I say speak to yourself, speak into yourself. Speak back to that inner self that's saying, you got this. You got this, girl, you got this. Girl, you got this. Bro, you got this. Because your inner man can only speak true to you because your inner man is in your heart. And your heart only speak truth. That's your mind. That's your mind. The mind is a battlefield. The mind is a battlefield. The heart speaks truth. And every day the heart is pumping like that. Sometimes it goes faster because what is going with a rhythm, it's just going. So it is going, so it's speaking to each and every one of us. It is speaking. And if our heart is speaking, what happened? Speak back in yourself, honey. Speak back. If your heart is telling that you're a genius, that's it. I'm a genius. If your heart is saying that you're beautiful, I'm beautiful. If your heart is telling that you're brilliant, I'm brilliant. If your heart is telling that you're confident, I'm confident. Because when we start saying that the I am is coming straight from in here. It's pumping straight from in here. I am. Get excited. Get excited. We talked about this last night. Get excited because when your heart starts telling you something, you're supposed to start moving that curtain. Move that curtain. Block the curtain about others' opinion. Block that. Move the curtain about how you misjudge yourself. Block that. Move that curtain away. Move it away and start seeing a glimpse of your great self. I am great. Last time we talked about being addicted to our passion. I am addicted to my passion. I'm addicted to my passion. I'm addicted to my passion. When we start saying it, it's because your heart telling you these things. Your heart only speaks positive and it only speaks truth. So last time we talked about being addicted to our passion. Be addicted to something. Be addicted to your purpose. Be addicted to your destiny. Be addicted to your passion. I'm addicted to my passion. Ooh, get excited. Get excited. When you speak back into your spirit, yourself, you're speaking life to all those dead areas. Speak life into yourself because why? You have the power to do that. When I'm sitting here, nobody to talk to, guess what? I'm going to talk to me. You know what? They used to say, oftentimes they tell us don't talk to us. Honey, there are a lot of me up in here. I need to talk. I need to talk to me. Because when I call somebody, you're not available. I'm speaking to myself. So never let nobody tell you that you should not speak to yourself. Thank you. Don't let nobody tell that you can't speak to yourself. Speak to yourself because I'm telling you, I sit there and I speak to myself. I'm like, Verona, girl, you got this. Yes, I do. They said, don't answer back. When your inner man speak, you answer. When your inner man saying, oh, girl, you got this, you're like, I got this. Get excited that you got it. You got it. Speak back to yourself. Speak into yourself. Absolutely speak into yourself. Now, number 2, turn a new page. Turn a new page. Because if we're reversing the verse is written down. Those verses are written down. So what happened? Turn a new page, darling. It's a new day. New day. Turn a new page. Flip that over. Flip the script. Go over to the other side. Turn it. Go on in there. Doop, 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 doop. It's like you're texting and you're going page by page. You write it. Turn a new page. They say turn a new leaf. You see, sometimes in the beginning, most time, the beginning, January 1st. Oh, New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution? Every day is a resolution. Every single day, not just January 1st. Every day is a resolution. Every day is an opportunity for resolution. Every single day that we wake up, eyes open, we pop, we up. That is the day we're like, oh, my New Year's resolution. Not just January 1st, because most of the time when we make resolution for January 1st, sadly to say, by the 15th day, that resolution is like, that resolution is down the drain. Down the drain. Gone. Bye. No longer in existence. So every day we want to like, I'm making a resolution today. Make a resolution every day as if it is New Year's Day, where we're like, oh, my New Year's resolution is, every single day. That is exactly how we should come in with that attitude. Oh, my New Year's resolution. Today is like, today my New Day resolution is. Turn that new page. Turn it over. Darling, turn that over. Turn it over. Today is in September 6th. On my end, it's September 6th. In some places, it's September 7th. Now, let's think about this. 9 months. 9 months went by. And why would we not turn the page? Why would we not flip this? Why would we not flip the page somewhere at September 6th and 7th? Why would we not flip the page at the 9th month in 2023? Why would we not do that? Are we still stuck in the 1st of January? Are we still stuck since last year? Or are we still stuck on one page from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago? Are we still stuck there? Are we not planning to grow up? Are we just stuck, our mental state of mind is just like, stuck somewhere? No. Today is the day to turn that page. Today, right now, I'm giving you the permission to turn that page. By all means, turn the page so we can get some new verses. New verses, new day, new verses. We've got to reverse these things. We've got to reverse. We got to change our mentality of how we are looking at our life. If we don't change the mentality, then guess what's going to happen? That's it. We're stuck. We're stagnant. We are stagnant. Now, let's go to number 3. Number 3 is write things down. I don't know how many times I am going to say this, but I'm going to keep on saying it. Write things down. What do I say when we write things down? It extracts the very thoughts out of our head. Thoughts are flowing in our heads all the time. I call them little tenants. They're rolling up and down in our mind all the time. And we can become so easily overwhelmed by those thoughts. Thoughts of this, thoughts of good, thoughts of evil, thoughts of that. Thoughts of everything roll into our minds. But if we just take our time just to extract them out and write them down. Write your thoughts down. Now, the thing is, I told you that sometimes your story is for somebody else, but sometimes it's just for you. When we extract our very thoughts, let me tell you this right now. You're not going to put your very thoughts in paper for it to become a book. But when you extract the very thoughts, it is for your own good. You're emptying out yourself. You're detoxing the mind. So guess what will happen? All those thoughts going in your head, and then you get in there and you write them down. And when you write them down, you're expelling them out of your head. But what happened? It allows you to be free, because when we extract those thoughts, it allows us to be free. We want to be free. We want to be at liberty to build our authentic self. We want to be at liberty to just go through life. We want to be at liberty to take action. So when we expel out those thoughts out of our head and we write them down, sometimes all we need to do, get the same paper that we write them down on. And what we can do, we can just rip that paper up. If you don't want nobody else to know about your story, that's fine. Nobody don't got to know your story. You don't got to be somebody else's solution. It don't got to be a strategic way for somebody else. But at the end of the day, you need your story to be extracted out of your head. Write that story down. Write it down. And you start feeling the release when you do that. You write that story down. And when we write it down, we can just rip it up. We can just rip it up and put it in the garbage. Or we can just burn that up and just throw away the ashes. When you rip it up, I'm just giving you a little strategic way of how to get this done. When you rip it up in very, very small pieces that nobody can find and they put it together, right? You rip it up in small, small pieces, like, you get like a little shredder. They have those little shredder scissors. I need to buy another one. Those shredder scissors, you get that shredder scissors, and you cut that paper up. You put them in a bag. When you put them in the bag, find a body of water, maybe the ocean, because the ocean is big, a river, a pond, a pond too small. Find a big body of water. Go to the river, a big river. Go to the ocean, wherever it is. And you are going to take that bag and empty out all those shredded story that you don't want to share with anyone. You want to slow, just like, let the wave take them away. And they're no longer with you. And then nobody gets your story. Now they're going to go into the water. They're going to flow with the wave. And you're going to be released with that. You're going to go flow away. And as it flow away into space, because we don't know where water starts and we don't know where water ends. But as your story that you refuse to share with somebody, that you decide that you don't want to share with somebody, go flow on into the ocean. So you will release all of that negative energy, all of that has been suffocating you. All of that is going to be flowing away into the ocean, and you will feel the release. That is just my strategic way to help you out. Yes, that's why we're here, to help each other out. So it's going to go, and you're just going to watch it just go in the river. Or you might want to leave it in the bag. You put it in the plastic bag, and you just put some holes in the bag, and then the water will just take the bag and just go. Well, of course, water is going to get in the bag. So guess what was going to happen? All that you wrote down, the old verses, will be washed away. And there you go. Gone with the wind. Gone with the water. And now your mind is a little bit clearer, because now you extract something. You detox your mind. You throw out the garbage out of your mind. And now you're building a new chapter. Good. Know that we got that going on. Now, I want to let you know that every day is a brand new day. So every day is a blank page. As we are reversing the verse, every day is a blank page. Total blank. Blank. Now, because I have to. Now, see? Blank page. Total blank. Total blank page. Nothing is written. I got no notes. Every day is like that. And every day we have a blank page sitting there. It is up to us if we want to leave that blank page blank. But every day we have an opportunity to write on that blank page. Write your own story on that blank page. And if you don't want to write a story, just write a word. Every single day is that opportunity to write something, to create something. You are the author of your own story. I am not the author of my sister's story right here, Caribbean Life, Nice and Irie. I am not the author of her story. Absolutely not. I am not the author of her story. She is the author of her story. But every day what happened? She is presented with a blank page. A blank page. And it's up to her of how she wants to use that blank page. Maybe she want to get a pencil. Because you see sometimes what we do with a pencil, we put a little point, and when we write, what happened? We go back and we erase it. We write and then we erase that. And we write and we erase it. But if we just get just the courage, if we get just the confidence, if we get the boldness, if we just get that much, just to put a dot on our blank page, you see, they said the first step is what matters. And if we take the first step and put just the point of either our pen or our pencil on a blank page, you will see that we have a little bit more courage. We have a little bit more confidence. We have a little bit more faith of going further. Just a little dot. And then tomorrow, you see, you might just get a little bit more strength to just move that pen or that pencil across the page. And you'll see more strength will develop. But it takes just one step. One step of that confidence, one step of that courage, one step of that faith will show you that you can reverse that verse. You can do it. I believe in you. And so you must believe in yourself. Good. I think we did 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we did 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we did 4. Okay, number 5. Number 5, once we did all of that, we want to allow ourselves to contribute, to get contribution, to contribute positively and to receive positively. So we want to allow ourselves, when we reverse the verse, we want to open that door or the window. Because you know, sometimes when we open the window, it's very good that we open the window, because when we open the window, we are moving that curtain so the sun comes on in. When the sun comes on in there, you know, we see a little glare. We see a little glare like, oh, maybe it's warm outside. Because, you know, but sometimes winter be fooling me. Because sometimes it's warm, it look like it's warm, but it's not warm, it's cold. But when we move that curtain, we get to see a little glare. That little glare makes a difference. So open up that window to receive that little glare of positivity. And then when we get that, then we get to open the door. Keep the door ajar, you know, keep the door ajar. So more little glare, and not only the glare, but a little fresh air come on in. Especially in the fall, you know, summertime, it might be too hot for you to open your door. That's fine, you know. And then you don't want to open your door in the summertime, because then you might be using your AC and your fan. And you're like, oh, all the cool air going to be going outside. So you might just keep your door ajar at some point to receive positively. Positive, we need to make positive contribution on this earth. Audience, if we don't have positive contribution, what is the replenishment that we are adding? We need to replenish the earth. Therefore, we need to make conscious decision, clear decision of how we are contributing. We need to contribute in a positive light. Light with light, more light. So we want to contribute. So we want to open up opportunity. Open opportunity for us, for us to work together. I open up a door of opportunity, you open door of opportunity. You see, I like to talk, see when I talk about opportunity, I like to talk about my help source. Because when I talk about opportunity, I'm talking about people who paved the way already. There are some people who paved the way and gave us the opportunity to walk through. And I like to talk about people like Oprah. Like to talk about people like Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry, Jamie Foxx, all these people. I like to talk about them because why? They paved the way. They allow themselves the opportunity to develop. Why? Because they know they didn't do it for themselves. They didn't do that for themselves. It was not about them. They want to pave the way. So you allow some form of opportunity to come on in. When they pave the way, what will happen? Positive things will come. So if they pave the way for positive things will attract. It's about attracting. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, when you have metal and magnet. Anywhere you have metal, and the funny thing happened to me and magnet. I'm going to talk about this, how we talk about allowing positive contribution. Magnet and metal. So this is my nail file. On my phone case right here, my phone case here is a magnet. So this is a magnet that snaps here and close my phone case. Now this is right here. Now if I put this over here, what will happen? See? There's a little positive thing. It's not negative, because if it's negative, it wouldn't attract it. It's positive attracting positive. So this is attracting the magnet that is inside of my phone thing. So look what happened. It is drawing it closer. So we want to allow positive contribution. Give contribution and allow positive contribution. That is how we are going to get through this life. That is how we are going to build a community. That is how we are going to replenish this earth. I am telling you, when I look right now, story. Because I like to talk about story. Couple of weeks back, Hawaii went through a little turmoil. Yeah. If you didn't know about it, you might have to Google it. And what happened? Oprah, again, I like to talk about Oprah. Because why? Oprah gives positive contribution. Hashtag Oprah. Yes, indeed. Oprah gives positive contribution. She don't got to make everything public, but she gives positive contribution. And when you're giving positive contribution, you are adding to somebody else. When this turmoil went down in Hawaii, the lovely Hawaii, Mahi, when it went down, Oprah went there and she contributed to the community. She made a contribution. She contributed to the community. Now, The Rock. Right, so everybody knows The Rock. Now, he joined force with Oprah Winfrey, and now they have a whole thing going on. Why? It is called what I just did. Positive attract positive. If Oprah starts, somebody else is going to join. If Caribbean Life Nice and Irish starts some form of positive contribution, somebody else is going to join in. Everything is a contribution. So we are not encouraging negativity. We are encouraging that you contribute positive. So positive and positive equal positive equal more positive. So let's just say my greatness to your greatness equal more greatness. So we want to open the door for great opportunity to happen. We want to open the door so we can reverse the verse together. Sometimes all we need is somebody else. Sometimes all we need is to accept that help. And when we accept, let us be grateful, let us be humble, and let us just move on into our life story, creating, writing it down, doing all that stuff, show it up, taking action. That our life story is the one that will reverse the verse for those who will be coming behind us. I oftentimes says this, that when we show up, we are not showing up for ourselves. We are showing up for our family, our community, and for generations to come. That when we are so far gone, our handprints, our heartprints, and our footprints must leave trail of positive contribution. So what? They can follow there. So they can learn something. So they can say, oh, somebody paved the way from me. Listen, somebody's always paving the way. So go on out there, reverse the verse. These are 5 ways. You can add more as you go along, or you can just take one to reverse the verse and build your life story. Your life story is waiting for you. Your success story is waiting for you. Listen, everybody finds success however they want, but all of us have the same mentality that we want to be successful. Now, I want to thank you so very much for tuning in into this session of the Question Live Show with your host, moi, Verona Willis-Brown. So that's me. Guess what happened? I hope to see you tomorrow, same time, same place, knowing that you have reversed the verse. Thank you so much for being here.